Okay, how y'all doing today? I am working on a recipe and I am making substitutions. I have I what happened? I went to a restaurant yesterday. By the way, I'm in Australia and I went to a restaurant. Let me turn this light. Went to a restaurant yesterday and ooh, wow, it's dark. Real dark. Let me see if this will help. Yeah, no, that's let me just turn my camera around because that's a little bit too dark. Okay. Um, I went to a restaurant yesterday in the Canberra area, the National Archives. And the thing about being in Australia, a lot of these government buildings, they have, I guess it'd be considered canteens, cafes. But anyway, I had a really good curry chicken um, dish. I was quite surprised, very tasteful. So I remembered I had that for lunch. It was kind of my breakfast lunch. So I went down there. I had a fruit for breakfast, and I had been down there for a while. I went to I did a tour, and I'll post on my probably on Facebook because I don't quite know how to incorporate pictures into YouTube yet. So but anyway, I was down there lunchtime, late lunch, and I decided to get a meal while I was waiting on the transportation, waiting on the bus to come. So I had a curry, like I said, I had a curry dish there with rice, very flavorful, very tasty. And I remembered I have part of a chicken left from a few days ago. I did barbecue chicken. Well, here they call it plum sauce. I don't show too much; it looks kind of rough, but I have some left over. And I want to put them in I want to make a curry dish with that. Curry flavored dish is going to have different flavors in it because that's got, like I said, barbecue sauce in it, but it's mixed in with chicken, so I'm mixing it in. So it's going to be a little bit different recipe what I have. Let's go over the ingredients. The base recipe that I'm using is called Recipe 10 Eats, TIN Eats. It is for a curry. Says chicken curry, so it has a commonality, but this one is relatively quicker. I'm sure it's going to take me more time to make it than what I have on there. But I have a few substitutions. It has, let's see, it has the oil, it has garlic cloves. I have minced garlic here already. Already mince them. So mine is already minced. And let me put it like this: I'm on a house sit right now, so I'm using a combination of ingredients that I've already purchased and some that the homeowner condiments and stuff that the homeowner has, and because I'm trying to phase down the weight and the transportation when I get ready to leave from here, which will be in a few days. Okay, it calls for vegetable or canola oil. I have vegetable oil here. I showed you the garlic. Ginger. Don't have no ginger here. Guess what I'm using? Guess what's available? Ginger candies. So I'm gonna use them. They still got the ginger taste to them. They'll add a little bit of sweetness to the dish, but I'm cool with that. Half an onion. I'm gonna cut that up. I have red onion. I'm gonna cut that up. The only thing is it doesn't say what size onion, so I'm assuming it's a medium size onion. The onion that I have is it's a smaller onion, not real small. And I like onions, so I'm okay with going with that size. It says chicken thighs slice, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fork and just tear off the meat that's on here, that's already on there. Coconut milk. I didn't have coconut milk, but I did have coconut flakes. So I did some filtered water with coconut flakes in it, about 1.5 cups of water with the coconut flakes in them. I used a tablespoon of coconut flakes. Why? Just off the top of my head. Chicken stock, low sodium. The chicken is in its own stock. It's probably mainly barbecue or plum sauce, but I'll work with that. I'll just kind of water it down a little bit. It says low sodium, so it probably already has a little bit of salt in it. I don't have to add salt. I'll taste it, but I don't think I'll need salt. It calls for a quarter teaspoon of salt. I don't think I'll use it. Frozen peas. I have frozen vegetables that I'm going to use in the freezer, along with so I have some mushrooms available. I have primarily red onion. A red pepper that I've started using. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to dice that down. So I'm going to use that. Coriander, cilantro leaves. I don't have either one of those. The spices here are very limited. Some of them don't have labels on them, and I don't really know what coriander looks like to be able to identify what it looks or smells like in a container. So I did look it up, and it said substitutions can be oregano, basil, or cumin. It had a list of about 7 or 8 different things I can use instead of cilantro. So I'm going to use a little bit of all 3 of those. Okay, and let me get my stuff in the curry. Okay, it lists curry powder. Don't have any curry powder, but we do have curry paste. Okay, and I'm looking at here, and there's actually a recipe on the back here for curry chicken. So, not a lot of. Okay, coconut is common for all of them. That calls for eggplant. I don't like eggplants. And okay, this has basil in it. Okay. So basil is already called for the recipe in there. Okay, so I'm on the right track there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up and prepare my stuff, and I'll be back. Okay.